And here we are. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I know that it's outside of my usual streaming hours, but had a bit of window of opportunity here, so I figured I'd go for it. 1 second. Here we go. Yeah, so I'm going to be playing Outer Wilds for a couple of hours or so. Really been loving the heck out of this game, and want to play it some more. I'm thinking, I'm debating trying to find a third time slot each week that I can reliably stream, because I really want to play Outer Wilds every week. But I also still have the Final Fantasy XIV raid obligations on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and that's going to be an ongoing thing. I don't know. I know Savage isn't everyone's cup of tea / beverage of choice, but it's pretty fun to kind of engage with that side of the game. That's the one major element of the game that I really haven't done much with before. And so even though progress is slow, you know, it's kind of fun learning the dance, learning the steps, and, you know, we all take turns making the whole raid eat shit, so it's all good fun. This past Thursday session honestly went pretty well. We've been off for a couple of weeks due to various, you know, people being out of town or feeling sick or what have you, and I was a little concerned about how quickly we could pick back up where we left off, but I mean, we got right back to Levin Strike, which is the previous wall before, and we're getting through that mechanic. That mechanic is, I've been told, is the single hardest thing about that fight. There is another phase of Rockbreaker afterwards, but we're making progress. And anyway, back to the matter at hand. I would like to find, well, I want to maintain those obligations on Tuesdays and Thursdays because it's about more than just my own personal vanity project. But I also don't want this to be just strictly a, well, if I've got time, I guess I'll do it as a backup, blah, blah, blah. Because, like, consistency is one of the ways to build an audience. And it's more entertaining for you guys, I think, because as you may have noticed, when I'm raiding, I can't multitask very well. So, like, I can interact with chat, I can respond to chat, but I can't really prompt conversation if one isn't happening. So I know it doesn't make for as particularly good viewing. But anyway, yeah, but something like Outer Wilds that's much more, you know, slower paced, you know, kind of chill, except for the whole sun blowing up every 22 minutes. Frankly, I really like streaming that, and I want to do it more on the regular. So I'm trying to work out if there's a particular weekend slot I could do that. Everybody and their mom, figuratively and literally, streams in the evenings, but this kind of time slot, early afternoon or so, you know, not as populated, something like that might work out. So I'm going to be working on figuring that out as time goes on. Additionally, this here avatar I'm using, its days are numbered. I have been corresponding with an artist to try to get a proper model sheet made. We've started gathering references and mood board images and stuff like that. I'm not setting a timeline for anything yet because it's not strictly up to me. But yeah, I'm enjoying streaming enough that I want to go ahead and get a proper avatar made. And that's also going to include a little bit of a channel rebrand. This construction zone will be completed eventually, but that's all in the works. Well, no sense delaying any longer. Why don't we go to space? Space. All right. Switch scenes. And oh, wrong button. All right, I think we're in. Hope my controller works. Yes, it does. All right. Oh, before we jump back into space, nope, 1 second. I do have some notes on where we left off. Let's see. Apologies for the music going mute. If Outer Wilds is in the background of a window, it doesn't transmit sound. For that matter, let me switch back to the chat room. Back to the table. So, quick recap. Last go around, we spent a lot of time exploring the comet in the solar system called the Interloper. It is an ice comet, and what we discovered is that an Omai crew had been exploring and studying that comet. We found out that because the comet travels through the solar system at an irregular orbit, I mean, I guess it is an orbit. Anyway, the thing they were exploring was beneath the frozen surface. But if you wait around long enough, the comet will be close enough to the sun that the surface ice starts to melt enough for you to go inside and explore. So we did that. And it turns out this comet is the source of the ghost matter that's all throughout the solar system. Those weird kind of glowy rocks that I keep dying to. So that's cool. One peculiar thing is the explorers noted in their records that there was enough energy in this ghost matter to blow up the solar system if it were released. So I'm wondering if that's part of why the sun's going supernova. I've never observed it, but I wonder if at the end of the cycle the interloper goes into the sun and all the ghost matter goes kaboom. One problem with that theory, though, is that the core of the comet has already ruptured. It's already open. The ghost matter has spread. So I don't know if it's that large chunk in and of itself could blow up everything, but yeah, a couple of contradictions with that theory, but that's cool. What else did we find? We tried going to Ash Twin, which was related to the Nomai statue plot thread, but we couldn't go in. The planet is covered in an impenetrable shield. I found this out the hard way after crashing into it a few times. Oops. But much like the comet, eventually the planet becomes accessible. I haven't waited around long enough specifically to scope that out, but that might be something we do today. Let's see. There's stuff on Ember Twin we haven't explored yet, but I think what I'll do first is go back towards Giant's Deep. Now that we know how to navigate around the ghost matter and not die all the time, there's one area that's accessible that I want to explore. Additionally, outside Giant's Keep, there is the orbital probe cannon thing that blows up at the beginning of every cycle. I don't know if there's anything to see there, but I'm going to go look, and I think that's where I'm going to start. All right, now let's get back to the game proper. Okay. Thank you for waiting for the recap. And resume expedition. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Wakey, wakey. Yep. Yeah, the cannon just exploded right there, and it fired something. That's gotta matter. Don't ask me how, because I don't know yet. But that seems like a good place to start. It's turned the wrong way when I go up the elevator. Whatever. Okay. What's this? Gravity cannon. Okay, I'm not going here right away, but one thing that confounds me right now is it says here there are two passive needs middle hollow surface that lead to the observatory. One starts with the gravity cannon, but I thought we already saw a gravity cannon at Ember Twin. There could be more than one. Nomai at the Southern Observatory, constructed a model of Giant's Teeth, revealed. Oh! Okay, yeah, that's a whole other threat, so we could go to Brittle Hollow at some point. But I still want to check out the cannon. That seems really important. Alright, and where is... It's deep. I guess I have to see it first before I can lock onto it. Oh, another big thing we learned is, so people who've been watching me play this game know that I'm bad at landing on planets. Turns out there's a frickin' autopilot button. It's almost like, in the top row there somewhere. On the top left. Where's the sun? Is that Giant's Deep? Okay, I'm not crazy. For some reason, I can't, So something about the roll controls are stuck right now. Like, there is an autopilot button. I'm not crazy. I used it last time. But for some reason, I can't lock onto anything. I'm going to have to look that up, because that's kind of a problem. I wonder if there's something with my gamepad. Well, let's see if I can get there manually first. Here, wait a second. Did the button mapping get broken? Okay, there we go. Now it works. That's weird. Okay, can I lock onto the cannon? Nope. I don't want to go to Giant Steve. I want to go to space. Okay, we're locked onto the cannon. Let me get to the far side of the planet. Okay, I'm having to jump between keyboard and gamepad controls for some reason, which is annoying, but at least it works. Come here, thing. Dang it. See, the controls don't like me today. Am I supposed to even go there? It's hard to think I can't autopilot over to that cannon. I mean, this could be just a dead plot thread for all I know. but it seems important. Okay, let's get just a little closer. Oh, I can land on it. Okay, let's see. All right. Finally. Thank you for waiting. How much time did I waste on that? I didn't start the timer. We'll find out. Okay. Oh, I don't know what this is. Gotta look. Gotta roll the marble. Hmm. Okay. What does that say? Stop it. Control module. Probe tracking module. Launch module. Okay. The control center sounds like it's the most important one. Okay. Pick up launch module projection stone. Giant steep projection stone. What does this do? I have bad news, Avens. Yaro says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava. Cassava? Cassava? Cassava. I wish I were, my friend, but no. They aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. Tell Privet and Malo they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update. Malo and I will join you and Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Idea may feel responsible. So we've already gone to the construction yard on Giant Steep, and yeah, they mentioned like the orbital cannon was not supposed to fire, but it fires at the beginning of every cycle without exception. Yep. Oh, there's a puzzle here. Well, first things first. Let me see what else I can do with this. Maybe I need to set that back. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Yeah, what do we see here with the projection stone? Okay, yeah, this is the construction yard. We have explored this place to its completion, I think. Is there another tablet? Launch module. What does this show us? Is this the current launch module, or is this a vision of the past? It might be current, actually, because the state of the construction yard matches what I would expect to see were I to go back there. All right, what do we got here? Malo, my better 50%. Kasava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. Kasava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not, under any circumstances, to go above. I'm sure they didn't do it. I see. And am I right to think that, consequently, we'll be ignoring that setting? I can posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our natures, so I suggest we do. Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. The thought of concluding our elder's curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. Oop, wrong button. So, yeah, the cannon firing was not an accident. There wasn't any sabotage, they just did it. Okay, now we can see what this thing does. Come here, ball. Go down. Okay, so that looks like the orbital cannon and something. I don't immediately know what this is. Is this the station we're in? It kind of looks that way because there was that central hub area with a bunch of spokes. So maybe that's where we are. Okay, what do we see here? The cannon model in its entirety. Demonstration of firing a probe, and then it breaks apart. Was it meant to do that? Probe tracking module is receiving data from probe. So they knew it was going to fire, and it's behaving as expected. And this is the busted center of the everything. Launch module. Viewport window fractured. Module exposed to vacuum of space. I mean, we knew that. Well, no. Nope. Not ready to go floating yet. I must have stepped onto that platform. Okay, wanted to see if there's an inscription or reading on this one. Nope, nothing. All right, so now let's go back. Oh, there is something. Cannon aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory, gravity field activated. So they knew the probe cannon was going to fire, and they knew it was going to bust up, so this was not, by any stretch of the definition, an accident. They're looking for the eye of the galaxy? I guess it's the center of the galaxy? What does that have to do? Okay, there's the ship. That's where we came from. Which one was this again? Probe tracking module. Hey Sky, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I know you've got your stream later. By all means, go ahead and get that set up as you will. I I timed this stream accordingly so as to not overlap with you. So. How did I fly again? Yeah, we are exploring the orbital probe cannon. That is the first thing you see when you wake up in a cycle. You see Giants Deep, the big green planet, and this structure we're in just immediately ruptures as it fires something. So it seemed like something worth exploring, which is why I'm doing it. Okay, well, we can't proceed any further, but if I know a thing or two about video games, the fact that it tells us launch a scout means we're supposed to launch a scout. Well, I was wondering about that because the other place we read a lot about this is in the construction yard on Giants Deep. And they mention, oh, don't fire it above capacity, blah, 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 blah. But reading the data logs here, every engineer involved was like, they know we're totally going to do that, right? They know we're going to overload the system, right? Right. Okay, so let's overload the system. And the probe, it's firing a probe. It's not like a artillery cannon or firing munitions. And they're looking for something called the Eye. Ooh. Which I guess they're looking for like the center of the galaxy or center of the star system or something. So, yeah, the cannon blew up, but they knew it was going to happen, so operating as intended? Maybe if I try hitting the wall. Probably not what I needed. What? Oh, wait a minute. I wonder... Oh, the window's busted. I can access that area from the outside. How do I get outside? I can think of a few ways. Okay, what if I just don't go onto my ship? It doesn't give me a choice. Can I just share zone out of here? I'm going to top off my oxygen first, because that seems like a good way to die. My goal is to fly directly into the sun less this go around, but I never said anything about suffocating. Alright, out we go. Okay, which way was the... You know, if I were smart, I would have fired a probe and used that as a marker. Nope, it's not that. Oh, wait, okay, I found the opening. Question is, can I actually get in there, or am I gonna fall into the sun's gravity? Unlikely, but there is a track record. Okay. Hooray, I found my way inside. Now what am I doing here? That looks like something. Alright. Probe tracking module. Imagine, Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them, so they are looking for the dead center of the universe. Cool. I am honored and terrified. Mood. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? I think we all know how that ended. Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway, so who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? Yeah. Slight rupture. No big deal. I would mind, Malo. I would mind because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Which is exactly what happened. That looks kind of like the area we were in a moment ago that showed the models of the orbital cannon and all that fun stuff. Or maybe they all have kind of a symmetrical design, because this has that tube ball thing as well. It's just all busted up because they went, what was that movie? Spinal Tap on it and turned it up to 11. Oh, there's another stone. Can I put this down somewhere? Control module. Okay. What do they have to say about the control module? Oh, okay, I've already read this one. So, because I did construction yard, power setting. Don't go above the power setting. They went above the power setting. Okay. Oh, and just in case. Blah, blah, blah. Don't overload the cannon. They're going to totally overload the cannon. Oh, wait a second. I wonder... Ah! So, I tried landing on Ash Twin before, but like I said, it was covered by a shield. This tracks the status of it. Like, there's not a shield there anymore. So maybe once the sun goes red instead of the typical and normal orange, that's sort of a marker for, hey, you can land here now. Or at the very least, I don't have to camp outside Ash Twin waiting for space paint to dry. I think that's about all I can do here right now, unless... Can I pick that up? I cannot. Oh. And there's the song that means the universe is about to explode. So, I'm just going to get myself a nice little seat. Sort of a mid-row seat. Hey, I wonder if I die... If I fly into a planet, will I die? Can I survive atmospheric re-entry? Let's find out. Ow. Can I land on a planet by myself? I want to see if this works or if I die. Hey, it works! I mean, I'm turbo screwed because I can't get off the planet. But I can, in fact, survive atmospheric entry. Cool. I mean, this is kind of a soft lock for this loop, but I'm out of time anyway. Pay no attention to the giant space jellyfish. Oh, I don't need to worry about oxygen capacity here, buddy. You know why? Because that's why. Whee! Oh, wow. I didn't notice the atmosphere, the sky goes black. I guess that makes sense, because the sun's not exactly... Well, it's emitting plenty of light, but, And we died. Okay, so that loop, we basically learned that, for all the warnings of don't overload the cannon, they basically did everything they were told not to, and their supervisors knew it. The probe cannon seems to be exactly what it says. It's not like a blow-up-the-sun gun cannon, at least not as intended. At least that's not the intention. It is firing a probe to the center of the universe. And there it is firing. So let's see what's in our ship's log, see what I missed. I get the feeling I missed something. Suit up. Get the computer machine. There's still something to do with the control module. Okay, one of the orbital probe... Oh, I read ahead, but I'm going to read it out loud so y'all can see where I am. One of the orbital probe cannon's 3 modules. The probe tracking module is receiving data from the launched probe. Any Nomai aboard the probe tracking module will be the first to see the coordinates of the eye of the universe. I saw the probe tracking module through a Nomai projection pool. It looks like the module is underwater. I could see purple electricity outside the viewport. So, the probe module broke off and fell into Giant's Deep and is deep beneath the surface. So that's cool. The launch module is badly damaged, but its projection pool is still intact. A Nomai named Malo argued that it wouldn't matter if the cannon's structural integrity was compromised since they only need to fire the probe once. A Nomai named Privet countered that they wouldn't be capable of receiving any probe's data if the probe tracking module was destroyed. The probe tracking module is intact, but it's underwater. The control module recently received a request from the Ash Twin project to launch the probe. The cannon was aligned with a randomly selected probe trajectory. There's more to explore here. So I don't know if we can go back there now, or if it's saying we need to go to... I think we need to go to Ash Twin next, because Ash Twin has... Well, the cannon was Lenrin. It's weird that they sent the probe on a random trajectory when they knew, or at least whether by design or with knowledge of who's going to press the button, the cannon would only work once. So that's interesting. Okay, now that we've explored the probe cannon, the broken remnants of a Nomai space station in orbit around Giant's Deep. There are 3 access ways branching off from the central hub area. The orbital probe cannon was created to find the precise location of the eye of the universe. The Nomai pushed the orbital probe cannon above its maximum power setting to create the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. So it seems like the power overload was not... like, that was intentional. They knew that was going to happen because they knew they were going to do it. But I'm concerned about the random trajectory. Like, if they only have one shot at this, they're not just going to mash the keyboard and hit fire. So that's weird. At some point... So if we go to Ash Twin, it sounds like there's a lot we can do there. Oh, welcome. Thanks for joining. Aneonas? I know I'm butchering the pronunciation. Thank you. This avatar is actually a temporary one. I have been corresponding with an artist to get a proper Live 2D avatar made, but in the meantime, this was made on Reality app on iOS and Android. It works for now. There are elements of this design I'm going to port forward to the final avatar. Thank you very much. Let's see. What was I saying? If we go to Ash Twin, once it's accessible, we can research more about the control module and what sent the signal. And there's also, what is it? Yeah, the Ash Twin project. That's a big plot thread regarding the Nomai statues. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Giant's Deep for a little while and explore that one island with the ghost matter, now that I know how to use the scout launcher to safely navigate around it. And hopefully by the time I'm done there, Ash Twin will be accessible. Maybe. Hopefully. Okay, where... Yep, there we are. Wrong button. Okay, so my avatar is early enough in the process that I'm not quite ready to share the details. I've informed the artist that I want the work done, but once I've got a little bit more information, I'll probably I'll be more comfortable posting that once things are in motion. Although, oh, excuse me, I misunderstood the question. Well, okay, this part isn't super secret information. So my friend Sparrow, Sparrow Bee, will be doing the avatar. Once it's all set up, I helped her with the rigging, and she is a very good illustrator and artist. Hello, let me not die first. So if you look up Sparrow Bee, Sparrow space Bee, she's here on Twitch. She is also on X, Twitter, whatever the heck it's called. I don't know if she's doing commissions at the moment, but I'm sure she wouldn't mind an inquiry. If I weren't in the middle of a game, I would type out the link here. Okay. And if you want to check out some of her videos, her more recent ones show the avatar that she uses, and she did the illustration and I did the rigging. Okay, I think this is the island where... Yep, this is the one where I keep dying. Yellow. Let's do a better landing. There we go. Let's have standards. Additionally, not to, continue plugging the Sparrow, she will actually be streaming herself tonight around 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. She'll be playing Baldur's Gate 3. So if you want to check out her stream, it's going to be fun times. You can see more of her avatar in progress, or in motion, rather. And that may not be the best time to reach out to her about work because she's going to be streaming, but, check it out. I would recommend it. Okay, so last session we learned that the ghost launcher, the scout launcher, if you fire it through a ghost matter field that'll kill you, it'll shoot out a warning. Like right there, if I go there, I'm going to die. So I need to go to the left. I know how to navigate the thing. Watch me screw it up. Whoop. Okay, more ghost matter. Okay, the left path is safe. That path is not safe. That path is not safe. So I need to go left. Okay, I need to bear left. That is a jellyfish. That's a campfire. Somebody's been here. Oh! Oh, you know what? What's his bucket? I can't remember his name. The other explorer on this island, the super chill guy, who is also linked with a Nomai statue, he's probably been here. Trip 4, entry number whatever. Crashes 2. Boring crashes 0. Remember to see Slate when I get back. Okay, nah, I totally respect that. This is my first time playing Outer Wilds. I've been told repeatedly over the years, like, go in blind. Don't look anything up. Don't read plot spoilers. Avoid puzzle spoilers. This game is super fun to explore. By all means, stick around and stay if you want. I haven't figured out any, like, the super deep spoilers as to what's happening. I'm only about 5 or 6 hours into the game, so I would absolutely welcome the company and viewership, but if you want to go in blind, totally understand if you want to check out for a little while. Either way, have fun when you get around to it. I would recommend it. Oh, you're listening? That's the worst part, because I have nothing good to say. Anyway. Yeah, all the way down to the core. Considered yourself conquered, Giant Steep. You just got feldsparred. I really wish this avatar would let me do finger guns. Wait a minute, that means Feldspar was here, not the not the other guy. That was one of my more dramatic feats, if I do say so myself. I can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. I can't wait to tell Hornfels and Gosson about this one. I guess brute force isn't always the answer. Yeah, I've been streaming for about 2 or 3 weeks, so I'm still very much in the beginner phase. Yeah. You know what? Do you have a channel set up, even just like... I guess you must if you have a Twitch account. You have a channel even if you don't use it. I will subscribe to your channel later, or follow. Whichever one's free. Yeah, I'll set that up. Let's see. Right, so that's one more off the list. Seems all that's left is the big one now. Dark Bramble, here I come. I wonder if, so, minor spoiler, cover your ears. So we have seen those projections from the Nomai statue control room. I wonder if the Nomai statue we don't know about points to Feldspar. That would make a lot of sense, honestly. Okay. Okay, let me reread this real quick. Trip number 4, entry number whatever, crashes 2, boring crashes 0. All the way down to the core, consider yourself conquered, you just got feldsparred. More dramatic feats. Okay, so Feldspar has some kind of system to descend deep beneath the ocean. And he's on Dark Bramble. We already knew he was on Dark Bramble. Is there anything else to explore here? I need to learn how to set up raids. Like, can you just... So, my channel is still very small. I think I have maybe about 11 or 12 followers. Do you have to raid through the Twitch UI, or is there like a console command I can do through, through OBS or whatnot? It's almost like I could Google and find that out. Mix it up, has it built in, you can type raid. Okay. Hey Sky, I'm gonna test that when I'm done for the night. Or day. It's daytime. Time is weird. Do you know if I have to use that chat command in a Twitch window, or if I can use it through like a third-party program? Okay, so we didn't get much new information from that campsite just now, but we learned Feldspar has been here. Feldspar has been to the core of the planet. And, I mean, we already knew he was on the Bramble planet. Okay, so it looks like Ash Twin isn't quite accessible, but it's definitely, small. The barrier is smaller than it was. So I'm just gonna go over that away. And I'm back in the planet. Cool. Let's see. Autopilot, here we go. Alright, chat, what do you think? Is this gonna send me into the sun, or am I good? Okay. I'll try it. It's getting kind of close. I'm okay! Autopilot complete, undershot target. That's okay. Consequences are for other people. So it looks like something's getting siphoned off from Ash Twin onto Ember Twin. Oh, Ash Twin is the okay, this matches the diagram we saw a moment ago in one of the nope, retro rockets, don't crash, no crash, please don't crash. So that one thing we saw in the model room was actually I'm gonna fix my ship real quick. Was actually Ash Twin sending something or other to oh, something sparking. It's probably the autopilot. Yeah, so Ash Twin was the other thing in one of the model diagrams we saw a moment ago. Anyway, it seems like I shouldn't be standing here right now. I guess this is sand or something getting siphoned from Ash Twin to Ember Twin. So, yeah, oh, that's filling up. It's filling up the core. That's cool. I'm going to land here on solid ground. I'm going to hang out with a cactus. How am I on fuel? Let's refuel. That looks pointy. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the sand is slowly receding from the surface. So I'm just gonna chill here. Yeah, I found that out the hard way. Where was it? It was actually on Ember Twin over, that away. When I wasn't accidentally launching myself with like a maglev cannon into God knows where in space. There's a, yeah, I died in the same spot in like 3 different ways last time. Once by accidentally shooting myself into the sun with a gravity cannon, and then once by death by bramble. So these cactuses are not your friend. Don't poke them. Space cactus is pointy, just like non-space cactus. Oh yeah, no, you can totally, it'll puncture your suit. Now you can fix it, but I think it's one of those, you know, it's like a dot, a damage over time. If you don't patch it immediately, then you're gonna have a bad time. Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna end poorly. Oh, this is bad. Maybe I'll be all right. Can I land? Okay. Phew. Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get off this planet, but I at least didn't get shot off into space, close to the sun. I should go back to my ship? Did my ship get... Oh, my ship got shot to the other planet. Oh, this could become a problem. I am still on Ash Twin, right? Yeah. Well, let's see what we can see. Is this anything? Nope, can't do anything here. I don't think they will, but I really hope this is not a case of, like, there's a specific window when you can explore this. Like, the sand needs to be at a certain level to really progress through this planet. Is that... I was okay with it during the interloper, because once you're in, because once the surface of the planet melted in comet melted enough to enter the fissure, like you were good to go. But that would just be annoying if it's like, well, if the sand level's too low, then you can't do anything. That looks important. Ramble. Ooh. A scroll. I need to read this somewhere. So I could be in a problem here because I've used a lot of fuel so far. Okay, scroll reader. Okay, friends visiting from the Hanging City, we are planning the Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. That's where the gravity cannon and stuff was. I became lost on Ember Twin, my gratitude that Ramie found me. But the High Energy Lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. Imagine our surprise when... Wait, sorry. I imagine our otherwise eminently clever Kanoi would lose his own head if it weren't anatomically impossible. Okay. Nope. Okay, actually this could be an opportunity to refuel. Ow. Might have to do another, I might have to do another cycle to explore Ash Twin. I've burned a lot of time. Come here. I want to land. Okay, let's refuel. And oxygenate? Yeah, that's a word. Okay. Let's just not go into the sun. Okay, Ash Twin is nearly depleted at this point. Let's just find a landing pad. That looks like a landing pad. Or it could be a landing pad. That looks like an entry point. Let me find a more stable place to land. No, stop it! Want to land on solid flat ground. There we go. Okay, and no. And now we can... I don't know that this is the proper entry point, but it makes a lot of sense. Ah, okay. There are trees in here, which means there's oxygen. Ow. Which means I'm probably supposed to be here. Oh. Glowy marble of opening doors. Cool, cool. Oh, there's another door. Okay, pull the marble up. Uh-oh. Oh, maybe I'm okay if I'm parked off to the side? Did I think my clever plan all the way through? The sun is red now. I don't particularly like that. Pity you can't take the brambles with them. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. I can cushion my fall at least enough that I don't fall and die. So I feel like there's something I'm supposed to do right here with this thing, but I don't know what it is. And I've opened 2 doors here, but I haven't found anything useful to do with them. Oh, here's an entryway. With gravity crystals. Oop. Here's our first delivery, Yarrow. 1 warp core, fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installing this core's sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. My gratitude, Clary. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. I confess, I'm deeply curious about what you and Poke found on the White Hole station that started this project. Could I visit sometime to learn more? Oh, I recommend you do. The White Hole station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project, so a visit to the station would be doubly useful. I suppose, more precisely, I would like to visit the White Hole station with you, Clary. Yarrow, stop using this scroll wall to flirt with my sister. In romantic matters, her density rivals a neutron star's. And go meet her on White Hole Station. Clary, I'd be happy to explain our findings. I wish I could wait here for you to arrive, but the Forge, and my unfinished work there, is calling. I'll return with more materials soon. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that's cool and all, but... Oh, I guess we did get some information out of there. Is there anything else here I can use? Not so much. So we learn more about Ash Twin. But I don't know what else is really actionable on this planet right now. I'm gonna hang out over here. Where's my ship? Oh, my ship went to the other planet again. Well, I don't anticipate leaving this during this cycle, so that's probably okay. All things considered. No. Oh, there's a corpse here. Oh, and I'm running out of time. Well, is there anything else I can explore here quickly? Can't enter from this side. There's a way in from underneath. Ah! No, 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 no. Get in there. I think I'm boned. Oh well, that's okay. So there is still one area on Ash Twin that... Hello? Is that a door? I'm going in the door. Well, I found the way in. The bad news is... Well, you'll find out in a moment. Oh. That was not even useful. Oh well, better luck next try. Hello, son. I made this joke last time, but are you winning, son? Because I think the sun is winning. Well, while we're loading, I'm going to dislocate my neck for a drink of water. Drink water, folks. It's good for you. In the words of a poet, your body needs water, so drink that shit. Okay. Let's see. Well, we just got a new thread for Bramble Island. An island of thorny vines and what... Oh, this is the one we explored on Giant's Deep. An island of thorny vines and what appears to be a frozen jellyfish. It looks like Feldspar camped here before heading off to Dark Bramble. Cool. So at least we did finish that. I hate it when I explore an area and I miss something. Okay. Feldspar headed off to Dark Bramble after reaching the core of Giant's Deep. This is something else we did last stream. There was a bramble seed that landed on the home planet of Timberhearth. If I send a scout in there, it gets sent to a much bigger space filled with, well, fog and thorny vines. It's like I started reading that halfway through. So Feldspar is somewhere on Dark Bramble. We haven't explored Dark Bramble yet, at all. Okay. Feldspar found a way to reach the core of Giant's Deep. So I wonder if I need to go talk to Feldspar, or try to find Feldspar, to get the trick of how to go under the water. But I'm not worried about that right now. We just got a bunch of stuff over on Ash Twin. The Ash Twin project was planned at the High Energy Lab, a building with large solar panels on Ember Twin's equator. The High Energy Lab can only be accessed by a path from the Sunless City. We've heard that name. I haven't been there. I don't know how to get there. The towers on Ash Twin were modeled after the Whitehole Station. Okay. The Nomai crafted warp cores at the Black Hole Forge before delivering them to Ash Twin. Several large towers form a ring around Ash Twin's equator. The Whitehole Station was used as a model for these towers, which are built for the Ash Twin project. There is more to explore here. So, I think I want to go back to Ash and Ember Twin, see what I can find there. It's possible I may not be able to complete it, but I'm going to look around for one more cycle and see if I can find a way into that one room. So, to complete my thought process earlier, I landed on top of that one tower with a glass floor, and I saw under there's a levitation pad that goes up into there. That's what I was trying to look for, flying underneath the planet for a little while, but then the sun exploded, and, well, here I am again. Do I have my spacesuit on? Yeah. Oop. I like having jetpack on manual usage. Conserves fuel. Okay. So let's go back to the Hourglass Twins. I wonder if as Ash Twin becomes more accessible, Ember Twin becomes less accessible. I'm going to check that out first. Okay, and I remember from last time that if I make a beeline for Ember Twin, I'm going to get sent right into the sun. So... actually, I might be okay. Oh, because I took a minute to read. Remember, kids, reading is good for you. Because if you read, you won't fly into the sun. One might even say reading is fundamental. Okay, anyway. Ah. Rough landing. Okay, I intend to leave. So why don't I fix... Okay. Oh wow, the sand siphoning starts almost immediately. Okay, and I need to go towards the equator because that's where the sand fills in. Hello. This looks important. I see some writing. Friends, if you find any sign of Coleus, I implore you to tell me. He vanished without a trace during our research trip and has been missing ever since. Milorai, some of us from the Sunless City are here to help search for Coleus. Can you tell us more about your expedition? You have my gratitude, Burr. Coleus and I were studying the cave's geology. We hope to learn about a unique and wandering rock that visits several different caves in the area. Wandering rock, that sounds like one of them quantum rocks we were looking at earlier. One of them there quantum rocks. Where was young Coleus lost, Milorai? He disappeared in the cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole. It happened in an instant and without warning. I turned away from Coleus to examine a sample, and when I turned back, he simply wasn't there anymore. He had a limited supply of air, Anona? I'm going to say Anona. I'm afraid for him. Hypothesis. We will learn more by examining the northern lake bed cove where Coleus disappeared. Search quickly, everyone. We have no time to squander. Cool. Cool. Oh! Hello, Quantum Rock. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we were reading a data log from an NPC. Well, I say NPC, but that requires they're in the game world. Named Anona, A-N-N-O-N-A. Which I can see how you were confused. How is your name pronounced? Because I feel awkward butchering pronunciation. Aniona? Is the S silent? Is there anything else I can see in here? No. Okay, so it's just that one clue about quantum stuff. Anionas. Okay. Anionas. Okay, I will try to be better about that. Thank you for clarifying. Okay, so it said search near the northern caves. That looks like a thing. Ow. What? Oh. Don't go down there. The pokey things are pokey. Oh, do we have to jump over that? Okay. More pokey things. Oh, hello. Milorai. Coleus is missing. He vanished from the lakebed cave, the one at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole, several days ago, and I've been unable to find any trace from him. I don't know how much air he had when he disappeared. I beg any friend reading this, help us recover Coleus. This rock is very familiar. Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend? Because your unique color and texture appears identical to a rock I met earlier. Wasn't this same rock fragment in the cave we found at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole? We plan to re-examine the northern lake bed cave. Maybe our friendly rock will meet us down there. Oh, they have a rock friend. Or maybe they just got stoned. An update. Mellorai and I went back to the lake bed cave and observed this rock again. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it isn't. This means this rock wanders like the quantum moon does. How curious. So, in our very first session, we explored a tower of quantum something or other, and every now and then you'll encounter like those rocks or other things near them that will just move in space. The placements are predetermined, but in context it feels narrow. Okay, Ash Twin has not depleted yet, so we're going to explore here some more. And so they're talking about like these rocks appearing and disappearing. There's like some quantum stuff happening here on this planet. Okay, so we need to go closer to the North Pole. Ow. I see. Is that a campfire? That looks important. Oh, we're gonna find an explorer. The musical instruments are usually indicative of another explorer from the hometown. Hey, it's Chert. We haven't met Chert, but we hear his name come up a bunch. Well, we hear their name come up a bunch. Goodness, it's you. Hello. I take it your first launch went well, then? Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sand now. What are you up to? Hornfels asked me to update our star charts, so I'm out here observing. This is one of the best places in the solar system to spot astronomical events, you know. I do know. I've observed them very closely, many times. It hurt. What's weird is I've actually seen a couple of supernovae today. Usually I'd be fortunate to just see one. Keep an eye or four on the stars and maybe you'll spot one yourself. Oh, no worries there, buddy. Tell me, what can I do for you? How do I know if I spotted a supernova? Supernovae look like extra bright stars to the naked eye, but if you zoom in with your signal scope, you can tell they're actually enormous explosions. Massive stars go supernova at the end of their lifespans, which is why it's so unusual to see two in a single day. I wonder if some of these stars are older than we realized. What are you doing out here? Right now I'm documenting stars. Hornfels noticed our star charts are out of date, so they asked me to update them. Please don't tell the others I said this, but sometimes I think I'm the only traveler out here interested in doing any science at all. You know, they're not wrong. The other explorers we found are just hanging out, camping, enjoying the heat death of the universe. Maybe don't tell Hornfels either. I think they're pretty deep in denial. Thank you for tuning in, Anionas. I stream most Tuesday and Thursday nights, mostly Final Fantasy XIV Savage raids. But I'm trying to do an Outer Wild stream whenever one of those groups falls through, which life happens. We're not like a super hardcore raid group, so sometimes we have to bail. And I'm hoping to find a third time slot each week I can stream specifically for Outer Wilds. This game is super fun and I'm enjoying it. Enjoy your drive home, drive safely, and I hope to see you again. I will subscribe to your channel once I'm done here. Let's see, where should I explore here? To be honest, I haven't left this lake bed. Oh, I'm from other side of the world, so we'll see how time zones match. Oh, okay, so it's getting into your evening, probably. Well, yeah, I generally stream around 8 or 9 Eastern Daylight Time. Right now it's about 1:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, so yeah. LDD. I'm afraid I don't know what that is, but I can look that up later. To be honest, I haven't left this lake bed. I don't mean to brag, but I'm quite good with the little scouts, so I've been taking pictures of everything right here in my campsite. Have you seen the old shipwreck site on Ember Twin's southern hemisphere? The one shooting a bright beam of light into the sky? It's not one of our own crashes, surprisingly enough. This one's a Nomai ship. You'll find Nomai ruins across the Twins, but, strangely, not a single settlement. Believe me, if there was one here to see, I'd have seen it with my little scout. So, what about the Sunless City? Oh, I bet... I bet the Sunless City is on the dark side of the planetoid. So where do they live? Not on the surface, clearly. Ember Twin is full of cave systems, though. Maybe the answer lies underground? Oh, indeed. Okay. Okay, thank you for clarifying. Where should I explore here? Oh, that's the one I just selected. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. How dangerous is that big column of falling sand? On a scale of 1 to dead, I'd give it a 7 or 8. Awfully pretty, though. Right now, the sand is flowing from Ash Twin to Ember Twin, but did you know the process eventually reverses? We're not completely sure why the sand flows back and forth. Ah, Belgium. Okay, so you're probably about 5 hours ahead of me. I don't really know anyone... There's a cosplayer I follow who recently moved to Belgium. I'm blanking on her name, dang it. Anyway, cool. Well, nice meeting you. Right now, sand is flowing from Ash Twin to Ember Twin, but did you know the process eventually reverses? We're not completely sure why the sand flows back and forth between the twins, but it seems to be a natural phenomena. Oh, if you'd like to see something interesting, check out the other twin once a little more of its sand drains off. I promise you won't be disappointed. Been there, done that, need to do it some more. I found something. Please, do tell. Never mind. What? I found lots of things. I found a ton of Nomai writings, but I guess nothing really actionable. Nothing like to discuss at the moment? That's no trouble. If you do discover anything to talk about, I'd be happy to help. Well, you keep chirting on, Chert. Okay, so there's supposed to be a cave around here, which is where they lost track of their, buddy. Since I'm close to my ship, I'm gonna refuel real quick. Oh, and also health, because I'm in the red. Oh, this is Church ship. Well... how are we doing on time? Okay, Ash Twin is only starting to siphon. So I think I've got time to get back to my ship. Okay. Belgium. That's cool. I hear Belgium is quite nice. Okay, so we still want to explore around the North Pole. Because that's supposedly where that one Nomai went missing. Which means there should be caves right around here somewhere. Oh, I'm gonna... ow. Did I already explore this cave? Okay, yeah, we've already been here. Now, they specifically said North Pole. I wonder if these caves become inaccessible. That seems like a thing that happens. Okay, yeah, I think I think once enough sand starts siphoning off, you can't access whatever is down here, which is a shame. But that means we can go back to Ash Twin and look around there some more. So we need to get up there. Whee! Okay, well, let's refuel. You learn anything new? Quantum Caves, Lakebed Cave, Chert's Camp, Nomai Shipwreck. Chert saw Nomai Shipwreck shooting a beam of light somewhere on Ember Twin's southern hemisphere. Chert thinks the lack of surface ruins means the Nomai must have lived somewhere underground. Chert has set up their astronomy gear on the north pole of Ember Twin. Chert has spotted an unusually high number of supernovae recently. I guess that's how you say it, novae? Plural of nova? I would just say novas, but I went to art school, what do I know? Oh, I've been at it for an hour and a half already. Cool. Well, let's see. We still got a little... Oh, Quantum Caves. The Nomai noticed a strange wandering rock that appeared in multiple caves on Ember Twin's northern hemisphere. There is more to explore here. The wandering rock was first spotted in a cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at Ember Twin's North Pole. Okay, so you can only access the North Pole at the beginning of a cycle. Once the sand starts siphoning from Ash Twin... pardon me. Can't go there anymore. A Nomai named Coleus mysteriously vanished from a cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at Ember Twin's North Pole. Now on Ash Twin... Okay, so... two things we could explore right now. We could either look at the South Pole on Ash Twin, since we're already here, or... excuse me, Ember Twin. We're already on Ember Twin. We could check out the South Pole and see if it's accessible, or we know we need access to the towers on Ash Twin. I'm going to do that. I would like to, because the time balancing mechanic is a little tricky with these two, I'd like to focus on these two on stream today. I don't know that we'll clear both planets in their entirety, but less things for me to remember later, the better. Whee! Where is... oh, there you are. So maybe there's just a weird PC controls thing, but I'm having to alternate between, to actually get the autopilot to work, I'm having to actually switch over to mouse to lock on and make that work, which is annoying. Shoot. Let me find a safe landing point. This seems safe. Actually, that's kind of on the Sans path. Oh, you know what's not on the Sans path, though? Probably. This thing. Come on. Land. Okay, good enough. I got another prompt somewhere. Raise eject cover. Whatever. No, I want it. So what am I looking at here? Oh, there's another level up. Okay, so we've explored this area before. I forgot to eat lunch. I don't think I've been in here before. Cool. Well, okay, I'll check the scout in a moment, but Foist... Yarrow, some time has passed since I checked in with you, Pierre. How are you and Idea progressing with the Sun Station plans? Presently, my assessment is that our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. I like their attitude. You know, I don't find that funny. How curious. Rummy, thinks I'm a gas. And I don't recall requesting that you monitor this conversation, Idea. Yarrow, hypothesis. Time spent away from the station would be beneficial to you both. I am immensely interested in testing your hypothesis, Yarrow. Idea. That, at least, we can agree on. Idea. I don't see what state of matter you are has to do with this. Oh, I'm a gas. And I don't recall supporting the Sun Station's construction, but here we are. Okay, so it says to launch the scout. Oh, I have to. Oh. Oh, this looks like a death trap. So, I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to navigate this, or if doing so... At least I can fix the suit. Ah! Oh! Okay, well, good news. I got exactly where I was trying to go. Bad news is I am almost very dead. But almost very dead is better than very dead. Okay. Information. Sun tower offline as of 3 minutes, 12 seconds ago. All other towers online. Is that useful? Okay. Well, given that I'm almost very dead... Where's my ship? Ship is still on this planet. Oh, and I'm low on oxygen as well. Am I alive? Nope. Okay, well... So that's the first accidental death this stream. I think. Well, I think I was... Well, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully that's all the towers. Okay, what do we got? Okay, well, at least I finished all the Ash Twin Towers. That was the goal. The Nomai built something called the Sun Station, but not everyone supported its construction. Okay. I guess these things are color-coded. Okay. You know what? I'm actually going to take 5 real quick. I'm going to take a very brief break, and then I will be back momentarily, and we go back to space. Let me check one thing, because I don't want... Oh, wrong button. Freeze time while reading ship log. Okay, yeah, let's do that, because I don't want the clock to roll while I do this. Okay, I will be back momentarily. Thank you all for your patience. Okay, and we're back. Thank you for waiting. Brutally honest streamer methods. I forgot to eat lunch today, and I had to eat literally something. Well, maybe not literally, but literally food. How about that? All right. All right. So we've explored all the towers on Ash Twin. We don't know much about the project, but we don't seem to have a way inside yet. Oh, so something I just realized looking at this. Earlier on, we tried going to Ash Twin. I thought the entire barrier on the outside was the immensely thick protective shell. That was just the, I mean, we now know that was just the sand, but the actual core of Ash Twin is protected by a shell made by minerals, made from minerals from the home planet Timberhearth. So that's cool. Why is my controller drifting? Okay, yeah, there's a lot we don't know yet. But... So I'm wondering if these different mystery things are color-coded via, like... Are we done with it? Or if it's color-coded by category? Because a lot of these gray tabs... I can't seem to quite find a correlation here with the gray tabs. All the quantum stuff... excuse me, is all purple. So I'm wondering what, you know, orange or green or red mean. So I don't know. Anyway, let's go back to Ember Twin. Now that we're at the very beginning of a cycle, we can probably explore the North Pole. Yep. The Hourglass Twins. I just now got it. Sand. Going from one end of the hourglass to another. I'm real smart, y'all. Oh. As evidenced by me trying to lift off in my jetpack. Wait, what the... Oh, the Adel Rock. Okay, we've already been there. Where did... Now, if I recall correctly, the southern pole... Ah, rough landing. Nope, we're okay. Okay, I don't know where we are on the... We're on the northern pole. Which... Is that where we were trying to go? Oh, I wonder if I got north and south reversed. Hello? Okay, I forgot how north and... I think this is the North Pole? I don't know if that's the North or Southern Pole. Oh, this is the Southern Pole. Okay. So blue is south. Okay. I do want to explore this, but that's not what we're trying to do right now. Right, there was mention of like a Nomai settlement on the Southern Pole or something. Okay, first things first. I'm just going to park next to Chet. He seems to know safe place to park. Okay. Okay. Down and down we go. Is this already filling with sand? Oh, shoot. Okay. Got a motor. Oh, can't go that way. Boy, you really don't have much time for this, do you? Well... Well, I'm dead. Okay, let's try that again. This time without screwing up. Okay, where are you? Okay, and this time we need to go to the South Pole. You know what? In case this goes south, I'm just going to go here. Okay, let's just keep going down as far as it'll let us. Whee! Hello, Sunless City. I am interested in your tourism. Except this is... Can I just find my way back in? Shoot. Shoot. Okay. Well, maybe there's another cave here I can explore. Dang. Well, dang. Okay. Well, rather than just, go ahead and force a respawn on this cycle, I'm going to explore the North Pole. Or the South Pole. The one with all the structures. So at least get something done this cycle. Let's refuel. Sunless City. Bottom of a dry lake bed. Yeah, that's where I was, but couldn't figure out what to do there. Well, I'll try that again next cycle, but in the meantime, let's check out things that are above ground. Oh, this must be the sky beam thingy. Can I go in there? I can go in there. We need status reports for all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? Rus. Our escape pod's passengers are afraid, but physically well, Anona. Everyone survived the crash. Anona. Anona? I don't know where the emphasis goes. This is a relief, at least. You have my gratitude. Burr, were you able to find the other escape pod's distress signals? Burr. I can hear both signals somewhere in this star system, but I don't believe either escape pod crashed on the same planet as us. So there are 2 escape pods. So something went wrong here. There are 2 escape pods, and neither one... This must be a ship, and the escape pods landed elsewhere. That looks important. Alert. Collision imminent. Preparing for impact. I know that mood. Oh, there's 4 of them. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Verdict. Inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on planet surface. Launching Escape Pod 3. Now launching Escape Pod 2. Oh, wrong button. Begin flight log. Escape Pod 2. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Oh, I guess I did it in the wrong order. Okay. Well, whatever. Mellorai. The heat from the star's system's sun is more bearable below the surface. Mellorai. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show is a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter, Anona, but these passages are a maze. Anona. Even with this danger, these are still the best chance for survival. We'll form teams and descend into caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone. Rus. And be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. I wonder if this is the entrance to the Sunless City. Emergency escape hatch. Mellorai. We have found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct long-term shelter there. Anona. The cavern Mellorai found is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow? This is the start of the path to the shelter site. I left directions to guide you there. Oh, it's Coleus. Mellorai. Of note, we must hurry as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand and make sure no one is lost. Mellorai. Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Coleus and I will examine the horror that lies at its terminus later, provided we live through this. Keep moving, friends. There is nothing interesting in this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time. Of note, this passage leads to breathable air. Refill your supply tank here. We cannot tell how far or deep these tunnels may wind. But do not linger, as this area is exposed to the heat of this alien sun. I've got a good bit of oxygen, but a top-off wouldn't hurt. Refill your air supply tank and return quickly. Okay. Well, at the very least, hooray, a lead that I can follow versus kind of flailing. Though I am very good at flailing. The path to the shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely. To reach the shelter site, walk forward till you meet the sand fall at the pit, then turn left. Continue to the room filled with rock column formations and climb upwards the opening above them. The sand here is rising, so you must be cautious but swift. So, forward to the sand fall, then turn left, go to a rock column, and go up. Okay, sand fall and turn left. Rock columns. Up. It's one of my favorite Pixar films. Okay. Be cautious crossing the chasm ahead. The bridge Mellorai crafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. I believe it. Oh, shoot. I'm in trouble. Shoot. Okay, the sand is starting to rise, which is bad. I might have screwed up. Well, actually, no. We'll keep going. All else fails, we can just try again. Okay, left and then up. Okay. Whee! Okay. And this time, don't get stuck in the sandfall. It's easy. All you gotta do is not get stuck. Yeah, done. What else does it say here? On the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind the falling sand. Okay, so hopefully I can cross through there. Ah! Prickly. You're doing well. There's only a little further left to go now until you reach the shelter site. You can rest there. Hurry, before the sand comes. Guess I have to follow the brambles. Okay. And this must be the doorway. Okay, I kinda know where I am now. Anglerfish fossil overlook, 40 meters. Am I right below my ship? This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in these caves. I think this is a rare find. From what we can see, Coleus and I believe this specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we could examine it. We both agreed that it's unlikely this dry planet is this horror's place of origin, especially considering what we observed during the vessel's extraction. Clearly, this hole is too small for it to have fit through. Hypothesis? There is another entrance to this cave. If there is, Coleus and I will find it. We can't leave valuable information undiscovered. So I'm guessing this cave we're about to look into is a quantum cave, and the whatever we're about to see got warped in from there. An update. We need to find a way inside quickly, Mellorai, because when I returned here to search for the cave, there were children playing on the specimen. Oh! An anglerfish. Cool, cool. I am low on oxygen. Oh, trees. Trees? Here we go. Okay, so these are switches. I've already what they do. Anglerfish Overlook District, Stepping Stone District, Energy Lab Trailhead, Ice Shrine District. Okay, so the different areas here are accessible at different times. This is going to time out sooner. I'm going to look over here. Pile of bones. Nope. Don't go there. Wonder if I'm going to suffocate in here. Probably. Oh wait. I'm just going to climb up. Gravity cannon, 120 meters. There's more than one gravity cannon. I wonder if this one has a recall. Okay, that's all brambles. So I just need to... Blonk. Okay. Huh. Well, don't know what else I can really do here right now. But I did find a shortcut into the Sunless City through by going to the gravity cannon, so that's good information to have. I should have... hello. I should have more time to explore, because I'm going to have to come back here again. Oh, so this is the escape pod. Okay. Okay, well, let's refuel. Did we learn anything? Alright, anglerfish fossil. I found a cave with an anglerfish inside, but the opening is only big enough for my scout. One of 3 Nomai escape pods that crashed into our solar system. All 3 escape pods were launched from something called the Vessel, which was badly damaged. A Nomai city built into the walls of a huge underground cavern. The city is divided vertically into 4 districts. There's more to explore here. Yeah, I think there are at least 2 pathways we didn't go into. I wanted to go into the high energy lab, because that pertains to... What's that portray to? There's so many interconnected things. Okay, so it's going to tie into the Ash Twin project of some sort. Is there anything on Ash Twin we can look at? Wait a second, Ash Twin. Okay, well, I think I might have to restart the cycle. I want to stay on this plot thread so I don't lose track of it. But I don't know how much time we have. I'm going to practice... Whoop. Fine. I'm going to try to find the... I can find the gravity cannon. I know that's where the shortcut is. Whoop. Boing. That's the gravity cannon. Oh, that's a gravity cannon. Okay. So if I land by the gravity cannon, and the entrance is right there. Cool. All right. Well, the good news is I can find my way in. The bad news is there's not much else I can really do right now. Well, only one thing to do. Time to fly into the sun. Whee! Taking a shortcut to my death. Okay. Well, so... yeah, that loop, we found a way into the Sunless City, which seems like there's a lot of stuff there to explore. We explored the topmost district, which is also the shortcut back in. That means we don't have to deal with all the caves and crap on the way in, so that's good. We learned a lot. All right. So, depending on how much there is to do in the Sunless City, I may do 1 or 2 more loops going through there. And then I may call that the end of the stream. Skylarka is doing her stream now, and I want to pop in and say hi. And also test out the raid command. Oh, let's... Good times, good times. Okay, so I think the gravity cannon was kind of near the equator. There it is. What did I just crash into? Close enough. All right. So the hole... Meow. There's a little mound of rocks. Oh, shoot. Okay, maybe I can salvage this. Okay. Oh wait, this is the gravity gun. Sunless City. Oh, yeah, I can't go through because it's the brambles. So... No, that's not what I need. Where is that pile? Up, pile of rocks. Okay, there it is. Okay, it must be higher up on that pile of rocks. Okay, cool, we found it. But I have used up a lot of fuel, and I'm not even in the Sunless City yet. So, I'm just going to refuel. Okay. Alright, so. Need to aim a little higher. Okay. Just in case. Okay. So we're back here. Ow. And in particular, I want to explore the farthest down section as possible. High energy lab, 400 meters. Because this is important. Okay, look out for brambles. Probably just makes sense to follow the energy cable. Oh, please don't fill up with sand. Okay. Don't have a lot of time here. Okay, phew. Alright, I'm glad there's some margin of error on this. As nobody errs like a spud. Nope. Can't go in there. I think that was a down elevator anyway. Hello? Okay. This is the high energy lab, I think. Wonder if we'll learn how to use these things. Oh, warp cores. Cool. Okay. Records show the Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from the Whitehole station. Ramier and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomena or simple machine error. Initial things first. Our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup on the Whitehole station. Hypothesis. It is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. In theory, what we want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between entering the black hole and exiting the white hole of its destination. Cool. Ramier, an update. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pierre is unconvinced it's more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect and render it visible to the unaided eyes. To that end, we decided to try adding more energy. I had imagined the Sunless City's energy supply should prove sufficient. Pierre, of note, Ramier, Yato requests that we let him know before we reroute energy to the experiment. Ramier, I'd hate to leave him in the dark. That's a pun. Pierre, all available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Ramier and I are about to run a new test. Ramier, hypothesis confirmed. Hypothesis confirmed. I saw it. Pierre saw it. Hypothesis confirmed. Pierre, this is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. Cool, cool. I wonder if... So I've seen this symbol on a few places. I wonder if this has anything to do with, like, warp cores and crap. I bet it does. Put 2 warp cores. Nothing. Okay. Let's see what there is to see. How do we got in time? Sun is still orange. Okay. Is this a fast travel system? Can we like warp from planet to planet? Oh, that would be so cool. But I don't know if that's what we do here. Ramier. The Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22 minutes. Okay, I have thoughts. The Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is, to actually arrive 22 minutes before it was actually sent through the warp. Ramier, we've learned the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Hypothesis. Creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. PA. Ramier and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require advanced warp technology able to handle such energy. PA. We would also likely need an enormous space to fit these proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be Ash Twin. The energy is currently unavailable, you say? You're a gas, PA. My pun was unintended, Ramier, so I believe it's you who's aeriform. Oop, wrong button. The Ash Twin project will be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to quickly travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. What if we used warp towers, like the one we have on White's Hole Station, to connect Ash Twin directly to each location? Poke, Root, and I can begin work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge. This will keep us busy. Of note, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. Yarrow, my gratitude to those who noted my imprecise language. Yes, the sun is not a planet. I believe this has been sufficiently clarified. Kindly please stop reminding me. Phlox, we can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. The Giant's Deep Tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone. And we could model the Timber Hearth Tower after a geyser fountain. Okay, so these are clearly the twins. I guess this is Timber Hearth? Don't know what these others are supposed to be. Okay, so the 22-minute thing worries me because the sun blows up every 22 minutes. So I wonder if their experiment was just a colossal failure. Note, this door will need to remain closed for some time. Pierre and I are running an experiment based on the extraordinary findings from the Whitehall station. The Sunless City, 300 meters. Okay, so I've been here before. Is there a shortcut to get here? I don't know that there is. High Energy Lab. Okay. So it goes from the black hole to the white hole, and the more power, the bigger the time differential. So with little power, the transfer is almost instantaneous, or rather, almost simultaneous, I should say. But if we wrap more power, then yeah, the thing clearly emerges before it enters. Okay, so all right, so 22 minutes. I don't think the Ash Twin project, I'm not entirely sure. There's more moving parts now. So the Nomai statues are not the crux of the Ash Twin project. It's certainly a large component, but it's not the crux of it. The crux of it was like, it seems like it was quantum transportation, or if not quantum, like using black holes to travel. So what they're doing is they're sending the Nomai beams through a black hole to come out a white hole 22 minutes before the sun explodes, I think. This is really cool, and I have no idea what to do with any of this. Oh, let's go and put that back. Well, this cycle is about to end, so I'm going to go look at Ash Twin. Sorry. And to solve this, I think the solution to the puzzle means we have to hop from planet to planet collecting or activating something, and we basically just have like a single golden run. Oop. Okay, well, let's heal up. check the ship's log. Okay, there's still more we can do in the Sunless City. So, Ash Twin Tower designs. Designs for each of the towers on Ash Twin's equator. Each tower warps to a different planet, although many Nomai were quick to note that the sun is not actually a planet. Each tower was designed to visually reflect its warp destination. The towers allowed the Nomai to quickly travel between Ash Twin and all other locations crucial to the Ash Twin project. High Energy Lab. The Nomai successfully reproduced the temporal anomaly first observed at the Whitehall Station, where objects appeared to arrive before they depart. The Nomai discovered they could increase the negative time interval between arrival and departure by adding energy to the warp cores. The Nomai wanted to know if a 22-minute negative time interval was possible. They concluded it would require new technology to produce the necessary energy, as well as an advanced warp core to handle those energies. Ash Twin was proposed as a location for the project. So we now have information on the Ash Twin project. The Nomai plan to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval to Ash Twin. Phew. All right. There's more to do on Sunless City, so I think we've got one more loop of the Sunless City to look at. Oh, excuse me for one moment. Okay, nothing of consequence. All right. Well, we still got a little bit of time in this loop. So I'm going to go over to Ash Twin and just see what we can see. I doubt there's enough time to really do anything. But I mean, seems like just a waste to just blow yourself up. Let's see. Is there a way down? No, that's only an up tower. Well. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, okay, these are the towers. Although, the sun is not a planet. Okay, so each of these towers corresponds to something. Cool, I know what these are now. These are teleportation towers. Okay. I guess this is Timberhearth? Timberhearth? Whoa! Don't know which one this correlates to. Well, I mean, I'm about to run out of time anyway, but, you know. At least go with a functional ship, you know? Okay, it's not that badly damaged. Okay, so each of these towers around the equator are the warp points. And so ostensibly the solution involves warping from planet to planet in a very expeditious manner. I wonder if we can use this. Nope. I wonder if we can use these portals. I wonder if I have to go to the high energy lab. Grab a warp, either a warp or a white core. Probably a warp core. Yeah, that must be it. I must need to go grab a white hole core. Get inside there. How do I get in there? Okay. Let's refuel and heal up. Okay. Okay, well, this is the core of Ash Twin, and it looks very durable. Hello. Okay, I'm running out of time anyway, so I'm gonna go in here. Wonder if I've gone this way before. Whee! Well, here we go. Well, there's not much more to really do here. So I'm just going to get front row seats to the end of the star system. Ow. I wonder if this location is where you're supposed to, like, once you've done the solution, this is where you're supposed to go. Best seat in the house. The burning! Okay, I think I've got one more go in me, and then I'm going to try to scope out that second lowest level of the Sunless City, and then we'll probably call it a night. Or, I keep saying night, it's broad daylight outside. I'm used to streaming in the evenings. Okay, well, we learned a lot. So they're basically doing time travel experiments using the black and white hole cores. We found numerous of like the teleportation stations, but the question I have is how do we get white hole cores to all of them? Because I think all of them come equipped with one core of some kind, but how do we get white hole core or the missing core to the other ones? Because there is the high energy lab, but it takes a little while to go through there, and there aren't enough cores for all of them. And can we carry a core through teleport point? I don't know. There are still many, many questions. So the 22-minute thing is starting to make sense because they were specifically, the Nomai were specifically trying to get 22 minutes. They were specifically trying to set up a 22-minute warp portal. And we don't know why yet, but they were. This game is so cool. I'm really enjoying this. Okay, so now we need to find, I think this is the high energy lab. Need to find the gravity cannon. Okay, there we go. And there's the entrance to the Sunless City. Need to park our four-eyed butts on there. Unbuckle. And okay, where? Oh, energy cannon. Okay. And so somewhere here in this pile of rocks. All right. We are in business. Okay. Ow. So we need to take the second lowest one, which is Stepping Stone District. What all do we have here? Eye Shrine District. Anglerfish Overlook. Okay, Anglerfish Overlook. I think that's where we came in the first time we came here, like through all the underground tunnels and crap. And the Eye Shrine, I don't recall actually seeing a shrine, but that's like the topside door that was locked. That's how we left once. We just did High Energy Lab, so we don't need to go there again. At least not for now. But we have not done the Stepping Stone District. So, let's have a look-see. Guessing these little side doors don't matter too terribly much. Okay. Levi, we're meeting in the Fossil Fish Cave to play a game. If you're too big to climb through the Anglerfish Overlook hole, you'll have to go the long way, but it isn't far. Go to Stepping Stone Cave and then up into the Fossil Fish Cave. I tried to get through the Fossil Fish Cave, through the Stepping Stone Cave, but I couldn't find the entrance. Where is it? Remember to feed the fossil fish first. If you go to the Anglerfish Overlook and throw a light into his mouth, he'll show you the way. Lemmy. Taggett can't fit through the Anglerfish Overlook hole anymore because he grew bigger. He's taller than Levi now. Who cares? Ilex is still the tallest. Okay, so what we need to do is go to the Anglerfish entrance. Oh, playing the game tonight. Okay, so we need to go to the Anglerfish, shoot our scout into there. let's turn out the lights just so I don't get lost. Anglerfish fossil overlook. 40 meters. Okay. I have fed him a lamp. All right. Now, let's go back down where we were going. Power that down. Nope, not that one. I'm glad we looked around the tunnels. What is this one over here? Is this anything? Okay, this is what we did. Okay, I'm glad we looked in these little side rooms, because I probably would have gotten lost without knowing to shoot a scout probe. Oh. Kids died here. Whoever it was when we ended last time is the anglerfish. Levy, rule change. The anglerfish now has to wear a blindfold. And do not peek. Lammy, why are we changing it? It's too hard if you can't see anything. Aunt P says a real anglerfish are blind, so you have to wear a blindfold. The rule stands. Ilex, rule update. It's okay if younger kids don't wear the blindfold when they're it. The rest of us will still wear it for scientific accuracy and to make the game more even. Okay, I can respect that. Levy, the rest of us, the little fish, line up against one wall. When the anglerfish says go, the little fish sneak across to the other side. Levy, if the anglerfish catches you, you're eaten. Levy, last little fish to get caught is the new anglerfish. The old anglerfish gives the new anglerfish the blindfold and becomes a little fish. Okay, so it's kind of hide and go seek. Hello. Melloray, anglerfish study. Melloray. The long growth protruding from its head is bioluminescent. Perhaps it used this growth to attract prey. A lure? Coleus, an update. Melloray, while I was here making sketches of the anglerfish, I observed the children I saw earlier playing here again. They've added a rule to their game that incorporates our research. It's wonderful. Coleus, the anglerfish digestive tract suggests death by starvation. Melloray, visually, the specimen appears to be of the same species as the anglerfish in Dark Bramble. We do not believe it originated from this planet. Melloray. Wait a second. Okay, yeah. So this is about the kids using the anglerfish, incorporating the anglerfish biology into their rules. Melloray, I'm entirely delighted. It's never too early to appreciate biology. Whoop, incoming cat aggro. Hello, kitty. Hello, kitty. She's about to hop onto the desk, which would be a problem. Is there anything I need here? No. Oh, hold up. Kitty in front of the camera. There I am. And there I go. And there I am. Whoop. She's bopping the microphone. Ow. I feel like there's more to do in this stepping stone cavern. Here, one moment. I'm going to placate the cat. Excuse me. Okay, we're back. Thank you for your patience. I have learned over many years that when the cat wants attention, just stop what you're doing and give it to her. Good cats always deserve love and affection. Bad cats deserve love and affection. Cats deserve love and affection. Okay. Whee! Okay, is there anything of use up here? Oh, loops back to the central city. Okay, well then, honestly... Okay, I mean, if all we did here was resolve the anglerfish, it doesn't really help our situation all that much, but I mean, you know, that's kind of cool. Stuff is teleporting all over the place. Oh, there was a writing fragment there. Solanum. I don't know why everyone says the eye is important. They say that it brought us to this solar system, but is that good? Dad told me lots of Nomai died when our clan came here. What if the eye isn't something good? What if the eye wanted that to happen? So... Huh. Are they suggesting the eye of the universe has a will of its own? Or that could just be what this one person believes. The room is all full of ghost matter. Oh, hey, what? I don't want to die by suffocation. Oh, this is the bramble. Okay, so the floor is lava. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye's signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this: the source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than this universe itself. The rest we have to learn. Enter and open your mind to the possibilities. If the eye called to us, why won't it reveal itself? Why is it so difficult to locate it? Did something happen to it? Did the signal stop? Does the eye no longer desire to be found? Perhaps this isn't the eye's choice. The eye may not be able to communicate with us more than it already has. Okay, so the eye of the universe is a thing. It's not just like an arbitrary center of the universe. Interesting. Is the eye natural or artificial? Maybe someone built it. If the eye is older than the universe itself, how could something exist before its creator? It could be naturally occurring, though this doesn't answer how the eye could be as old as it is. How could something exist before its creator? We've established that like, time travel is possible by shooting something into a black hole that's paired with a white hole or a white core or whatever. Things can exist before they exist. Did the eye deliberately call out to us by sending the signal, or did we hear the signal by coincidence? We could be seeing meaning where there is none. Suppose the signal was produced incidentally. Does that mean the eye is any less important, though? Perhaps the eye wanted to be found. Could it be sentient? Maybe it chose us. Does the eye desire something from us? Could it need us in some way? Maybe it doesn't have to be us. Okay, well, we did see the Shrine to the Eye. That wasn't part of the plan, but hey, we're here. Okay, I need to go back because getting home without fuel is going to be difficult. Okay. Gravity cannon. Okay, this is going to be the... Okay, this is the way we've been coming in and out. Bonk. Hey, just in time. Okay. Refueling. Dang it. Put that away. The Nomai children used to play a game here. One player was the anglerfish and wore a blindfold. The rest of the children, the little fish, lined up against one wall. When the anglerfish said go, the little fish had to sneak across the other side. The blindfold rule was added because real anglerfish are blind. The adult Nomai were delighted to see children incorporate their research into the game's rules. The Nomai traveled to the solar system in pursuit of a signal from something older than the universe itself. They named the source of the signal the Eye of the Universe. Dang it, what did I miss? I wanted to clear the Sunless City here. I don't have that much time. I've still got some time. Ah, there it is. I wonder if there's more in that stepping stone cave, because I felt like I got through that awfully quickly. I think I saw everything there is to do in the shrine. The decision may be made for me. Yep. Nope, there is no time. Okay, well, I do want to finish the Sunless City. So I'm just gonna take a quick way. Uh-oh. Ghost matter. It's spooky. Okay, well, we learned a bit. We figured out the anglerfish. Everything involving that. It's from Dark Bramble. Or it's from another planet. I'm guessing it got warped here through some sort of like quantum nonsense. Let's see. Well, we learned some neat things, but they weren't really central to the mystery. Okay. And so I'm going to go through the stepping stone down section again, because I think that's the one area I don't feel I'm not confident that I've explored in its entirety. And then once that's explored, I am happy calling it done. Well, not done. There's still a lot to do, but I'm going to call it here. There. You know what I mean. Okay, where is the gravity cannon? There's a gravity cannon. And there's the hill. Oop. Is that anything? Nope, that's just a rock. Okay. Ow. Okay, so. Ugh. Up and over. Hey, Dark Vortex, thanks for stopping by. Let's see, my name's Raku. You probably noticed I'm playing Outer Wilds. Yeah, I can't remember which Nomai Explorer it was, but I do like the, oh, let's go look at these rocks. That's just good positive energy that is useful in a world where the sun explodes every 22 minutes. Oh, I didn't shoot a probe down here. Well, I guess I don't really need it. Because I'm not trying to get to the anglerfish. Sorry, not anglerfish. I'm not trying to get to the high energy lab. Because I already did that. There's gotta be something else to explore around here. That's true. Is that all there is to the Stepping Stone Caverns? Because I already did the anglerfish thing on an earlier loop. But the log says I still need to do stuff here. Oh. Crap. Okay, wait for it just to recharge. Ow. Okay, let's try to... Yeah, no, it stands to reason. I mean, the Nomai were a very advanced civilization. So they certainly had at least one geologist, if not by interest, and if not even just by interest, sorry, got it backwards. If not even by specialty, then by interest, they had to have at least one geologist there. Let's see, should we build the sun station to power the Ash Twin project? Are there other ways to generate this level of power? I understand this proposal is unsettling, but the sun station must be built if we hope to complete the Ash Twin project. Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I can't imagine them discovering it in our lifetimes. I almost can't comprehend this is being suggested seriously. The purpose of the Sun Station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in as a species. Unsurprisingly, I disagree. We're pushing a possible new technology further than ever before. That, in my experience, is the defining characteristic of our species. If we fail, and the probability of this is not insignificant, we will without question destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of this star system. I wish to protect these species. Well, that's a big piece of the puzzle here. The potential annihilation of an entire star system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build the Sun Station no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. Fear of failure is a poor reason not to try. I believe, if we're cautious, the Sun Station will work. I believe in Pierre. Okay, I'm deeply honored. Idea, I comprehend your position. However, if we aren't all but certain the Sun Station will not cause destruction once we built it, then I won't support the station's use. Let's see, from chat. I remember getting 100% ship log achievement after thinking I got 100%. Turns out I didn't read a sign label. Oh, incoming cat aggro. The cat has placed herself between my camera and me. Pause the game real quick. So, yeah, so this is my first time playing this game. I've been playing it for about maybe 7 or 8 hours at this point. So, yeah, so if you've gotten 100% ship log, you've beaten this game. I see why this game has the reputation it does. It's been in my backlog forever. It's hyperbolic. I bought it on Steam sale a 3 years ago, and like one does with things they buy on Steam sale, they never actually play it. I don't necessarily feel like I need to 100% this game, but like I'm really enjoying the exploration and trying to solve the terrible secret of space. So ship log is kind of buggy. Oh, really? Okay, I'll resume the game once my cat is satisfied. Otherwise, she's going to keep just pacing between the camera like right now. Yep, I'm back. Let's see. Oh, here's a question. If this is a deep spoiler, then feel free to say so. But I'm noticing that different entries in the ship log are different colors. Like some of them are orange, some of them are green and gray. I've deduced that all the purple ones are related to like, oh, cat aggro. Excuse me, kitty, I'm going to move you. Nope, pause the game. Excuse me for one moment. Come here, kitty. Okay. I've deduced that the purple entries are all about like quantum whatevers, but like it. Yeah, I'm wondering if the color coding of the other entries means anything, or if that's just a way it sorts the data. Oh, cat coming back. Stop unpausing my game, cat. I'm trying to not run out of time. All right. Kitty, I love you, but you need to stay over there. Let's try this. Oh well, anyway, I'll get back to it. Ship log updated. I wonder if that's the last thing I needed to clear out the Sunless City. Okay. That didn't work. All right, come here, kitty. She's been napping in her cat tower next to me all afternoon, and now she decides she wants attention. Which she will get. Oh, sorry if I bumped the microphone. Yeah, I know they have little like green and they put little tag markers next to entries, like indicating whether it's a new or updated entry. And oh, dang it, cat! All right. Oh, and I knocked over my camera. Oh, this is mildly embarrassing. Come here, kitty. Okay, you're just going to sit in my lap for a minute. When you say it's buggy, like it didn't update all the time, or it would miss entries and you had to go do them again? Okay, gonna see if I can play the game now. Hmm? Oh, there it is. Ah, okay. All right. Well, let me see if that finishes that entry log. Ah, and there's still something I'm missing. Okay, the Nomai debated building a sun station in order to power the Ash Twin project. Several Nomai oppose its construction, arguing that failure could result in the destruction of the solar system. Yeah, I know sometimes that means you need to complete something somewhere else. Like, last session I spent a lot of time on the Interloper Comet, and to complete that I had to go over to Ember Twin and activate the gravity cannon to recall the Nomai exploration ship. So it's possible I do need to come back here for something later. I just hate having an orange tag of incompletion done. Okay, so, yeah, so we have learned that, so clearly they built the sun station and it failed. And that's what's causing the universe to blow up every 22 minutes. Lovely. Okay, but we did get an updated... Oh, this is a new entry. The Nomai debated building a sun station in order to power the Ash Twin project. Okay. Let's see. Quantum caves. The Nomai noticed a strange wandering rock that appeared in multiple caves on Ember Twin's northern hemisphere. There's more to explore here. I think I've only found 1 or 2 of the quantum caves on Ember Twin. And I haven't been able to get into the lake bed cave yet. I've tried going in there. Well, okay, so that's an interesting conundrum, isn't it? So ultimately, from where I am in the story, what I've gathered is that the Ash Twin project is them trying to send something 22 minutes into the past via like the white hole black hole pairing. The more energy you put into the core pair, the white hole black hole, I think it's like a white core. I'm futzing the terminology. They match a black and white core of some kind. And the more energy they put into the reaction, the farther back in time it goes. We saw this ourselves in the high energy lab when we turned up the power, and yeah. So if they want to do 22 minutes, they need an entire frickin' sun in order to do it. So if the objective is to send something back in time, then yeah, you're absolutely right. The sun exploding could be part of the experiment, an unwanted one, but technically that means the experiment worked. Because we're in a time loop of exactly 22 minutes. Funny that. Okay, what other unresolved? We got lots of unresolved. So I've done everything I can think of in Sunless City, unless there's like a random entry log I haven't clicked. But I may just go somewhere else for now because I'm sick of exploring in there for the moment. There are more quantum caves on Ember Twin, but I'm guessing we're probably too late in the star cycle to do that. I've tried going into the lake bed cave, but I keep either getting lost and running out of time or getting suffocated in the sand, so... Oops. Obviously, the lake bed cave is a quantum cave, judging by what we already know, and the fact that it's sorted with a quantum category. So, what to do next? What about the sun station? Let me, you know... Oh, wrong one. I just now noticed there's a moon right there. Hello. Well, thanks for the hint, Dark Vortex. That looks to me like a sun station. I don't know what all we can do there right now, but let's take a look-see. See if I can lock onto it first. Huh? Wait, that's a... Oh, that's from the Sun Shrine. Okay, okay. I know what that is. I know what that window was. Okay. Don't need the sun, I need the station. That looks like a station. So I've been at it for about 3.5 hours now. I'm actually nearing a, you're not wrong. I'm kind of nearing a natural stopping point. So I'm going to see if I can get into the sun station once, cat aggro. Once or twice. And if I keep getting hurled into the sun, then I may just go ahead and call the stream. But it is something to look at. Nope, not Brittle Hollow. Nope. Apologies, my cat is being incorrigible right now. No, stop walking in front of my camera, please. Ah. If I can get a lock on the sun station, it'll be a lot easier to get over there. Up, and I'm about to go into the sun. Well, crap. I think, is this the first time I've accidentally run into the sun this stream? I think it is. You know, because I was kind of... No, I wasn't that late in the cycle. I know the sun gets bigger as it turns red, which might make it harder to land on the sun station, but I don't know if I was there yet in the cycle. I'm going to try getting to sun station one time, and if I can explore there, great. Otherwise, I think I'll call it the end of the stream. Okay. I would like... Come on. Oh, not the sun. Okay, maybe I just have to get closer to it. Sometimes it's hard to get a lock on close orbiting objects. Nope. Nope. I just did a dumb... It's not 5 kilometers from the surface of the sun. It's 5 kilometers to the center of the sun. That was really dumb. Oh well, at least it loads quickly. And thanks to this being a time loop, there are no consequences for my actions. All right. Look around. There it is. And there's Sun Station, though I'm probably going to catch it on the other side. Okay. Why don't I just park it? Okay. Oh, nope, 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 nope. All right. That's 2 attempts. I'm going to fall into the sun again. I think I'm actually going to call it there for stream. All right. Well, let's just respawn. Then I'll go back to the desk. But that is an interesting place to check out. I will put that on my to-do list. So something at the sun station could either be going poorly and causing the sun to explode, or it could be operating exactly as intended and it's causing the sun to explode. I'm noticing a common thread here. All right, so what are the other things I could check out? So I think the control module is linked to the Ash Twin project. Once we know more about that, we can probably learn more about control module. Probe tracking module is somewhere in the ocean depths, which we can't access yet. Feldspar is somewhere on Dark Bramble, so we could go there. Yep, Sun Station. Quantum Moon. You know, I've heard a couple of entries about that, but I haven't tried going there yet. I'm betting that'll be important. What is that? Oh, that must be the Whitehall Station. Okay, so outside Dark Bramble is Whitehall. So, yeah, there's still like 3 or 4 or 5 entire planets I haven't looked at yet. So there is still plenty to do. Sun Station looks damaged. That's probably important. Okay, well, that's going to do me for now, so I'm just going to go back to the desk. All right. Well, I've been at it for about 3.5 hours, which is a little longer than I normally go. But, yeah, we figured out a lot this go around. We learned a lot more about the Ash Twin project. The Nomai statues are a component of the Ash Twin project, but it's not the crux of it. They seem really more interested in setting up a 22-minute time travel through the black and white hole systems that they've got. They also use that as some sort of means to traverse between Ash Twin and the other planets. So I'm guessing as we figure things out, we're gonna have to start planet hopping to do to solve the terrible secret of space. Yeah, lots of cool stuff this time around, and I have a slightly better grasp on how the astrophysics work here, and don't run into the sun quite as much, he says optimistically. Alright, well, thank you everyone for tuning in and sticking around. Next scheduled stream, I haven't posted my next schedule for next week yet, but I'm expecting to do Final Fantasy XIV again on Tuesday night. And, you know, standard disclaimer, if Final 14 doesn't happen, then we'll just have to go back to space. How terrible is that? So much space left to explore. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it there. Now I'm going to try out this here, their fancy raid command, and go bug our friend Sky. Whoop. That didn't work. Oh, it's /raid, not exclamation raid. Excuse me. Invalid name Skylarka. Skylarka. No, that's it. One moment, folks. Trying to figure this out. Because I do want to raid my friend Skylark, but he doesn't seem to be letting me do that. Okay, maybe it's case sensitive. Okay, all right, I did it. Ready to go. It's case sensitive. All right, yeah, see you all over there.